Yes, Seattle. Two teams with their sights set on the playoffs clash tonight as the surprising Nikki Johnson and the Las Vegas Sin travel to the Pacific Northwest to take on Angela Rippon and the Seattle Mist. Next on LFL Friday Night Football. We're in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington, at the ShoWare Center, the toughest place in all the LFL for road teams, as the Las Vegas Sin go up northwest to take on the Seattle Mist. Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Dorr. This should be a terrific matchup. The winner of this could very easily be the number 2 seed in the Western Division. Alongside my partner, Sean Salisbury. Sean, how about this Las Vegas Sin coming in as the number 6 seed, an expansion team? They look good.
Yeah, and Tommy, nobody expected this Sin team to go on the road in Chicago, hostile environment, and beat a veteran team on the road, and that's exactly what they did. And they're led by rookie standout quarterback Nikki Johnson. Great poise in the pocket. I love her delivery, Tommy, and she sees the whole field, and she is the key and those great mechanics to leading this Sin football team.
And Sean, another weapon for this Las Vegas team is their size and athleticism inside in their line play, specifically Sunshine Yulee.
On our all-name team, and she is physical. You know, in any brand of football, you got to be physical, but in the LFL, you got to be nimble, you got to be versatile, and you got to be physical. And Yulee will be that runner for them tonight, but also, Tommy, you'll see her on some misdirection plays. The biggest key is, can that Sin offense be good enough to keep Angela Rippon, Jessica Hopkins, and Cam Warner on the sidelines for Seattle's offense? That'll be the key.
And for a little more on the heralded quarterback, the rookie Angela Rippon, and the Seattle Mist team, let's go to the third member of our broadcast team, Lauren Gardner.
Well, thanks, guys. There's certainly a lot of anticipation surrounding the Western Conference leading Seattle Mist coming into tonight's matchup. And, of course, a lot of that excitement is around rookie QB phenom Angela Rippon, who threw for 3 touchdown passes in her LFL debut against Green Bay. Now, Rippon's been receiving a lot of media attention, anywhere from the New York Daily News to Sports Illustrated. And, of course, it's in the blood, as Angela is the daughter of former Redskin quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Mark Rippon, who's expected to be in attendance tonight, guys.
Lauren, now it's time to take a look at our LFL Fantasy Football picks, powered by Fantazzle. Log on to LFLFantasy.com and play alongside us each week. My player to watch this week, Tamika Estrella.
Tommy, I'm going to go with that bruising running back of Seattle, Cam Warner. Lauren, I think I got you tonight, girl.
Yeah, actually, for once, we are thinking alike. I'm going with Cam Warner, too.
Got you both. Well, it's time to lace them up. Can Las Vegas continue its early season Cinderella ride, or will Seattle smash that glass slipper? Kickoff's coming up next. Seattle, welcome back to Seattle. Let's go inside the Mist locker room, where Coach Chris Michelson addressed his team just moments ago.
Never let go of the gas. Hit the gas and don't stop until the clock reads 0-0. That's how we play football in Seattle. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's break it down right now.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need.
Just seconds away from kickoff, Lauren Gardner is standing by with tonight's 2 quarterbacks. Lauren?
Thank you very much, Tom. I'm alongside Las Vegas quarterback Nikki Johnson. Nikki, Seattle has been considered one of the toughest places on the road to play in, let alone for an expansion team. How do you guys plan on maintaining your composure in this environment?
Really, it's all about just executing what we came here to do. We got to cancel out everything that's in the crowd. When we're in the mode, it really doesn't matter what they're saying, because all it is noise. So I really think we'll be fine. We just got to do exactly what we did in Chicago.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Nikki. Best of luck. And over to the highly publicized Angela Rippon. This is your home debut. How special is it to be playing so close to the town you grew up in of Spokane, Washington? Any pressure? Your dad's going to be your whole family?
You know, it's absolutely fantastic. You can definitely tell that, you know, we got some great fans up here, so I'm pretty excited. I have over 60 family members here and, you know, hundreds more watching, so, you know, I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go home with the win.
All right, best of luck, Angela. 60 family members. That's quite a bit. We're excited down here. Guys, what is it like up there in the booth?
There ain't 60 family members, Lauren.
Sean's got a bunch, but I don't know if it comes to 60. Tonight's MGM Resorts International betting line has Seattle listed as a commanding 10.5-point favorite, and 56.5-point over-under. Apparently, Vegas sportsbooks expecting some offensive fireworks from these two.
And Tommy, one thing you know about Angela Rippon is that she has that good football IQ because her daddy, who has been a friend of mine for years, Super Bowl MVP, he's here. Angela's mom's here. Be a great night for her. And then Nikki Johnson on the other side. What a talent she is, and you can tell that she's got poise under pressure.
Here is the kick. It's a low line drive, and it goes off the hands, bounces off the back wall. She'll bring it out, makes it cut along the left side. Look out, this could be a safety, and I believe it is. Nope, they're going to say she's out at the half-yard line. Well, Jessica Hopkins there just about was in deep trouble, partner.
Makes me wonder, even if she, Tommy, if they'd have marked her in the end zone, and even if she runs around the end zone, doesn't leave the end zone, it's touchback. She got to go into the end zone and come back out. But they said she did leave the end zone with forward progress. Probably not the wisest decision. And Jessica's a smart football player. She probably want that one back.
Let's watch. Chris Michelson last time had a trick play to open the game. It is. Look out. Looking long. Wide open. Overthrown and incomplete. Partner, that was a TD.
Oh, my goodness. Chris likes to start out with some flair all the time. I believe that was Laurel Creel, the backup quarterback who was playing wide receiver. Throws that little lateral, which makes it a live ball and a backward pass, and she made that throw. One of the strongest arms in the league, just a little overthrow, a little too much juice early on.
Rippon at quarterback with two backs along with her. Fake to the first, looks and throws that one away. And Sean, there's nobody there.
Now, Tom,
they are in third down now in trouble.
Now, the last thing you want, you have to throw it 2 downs and run it 2 downs, or you can throw it as many as you want, but minimum you have to throw it twice backed up here. There's the lineups. Jennifer Cowan, Yulee on defense.
Fake goes to the third back through, coming around the left side. That's Erica Smith, and she's got a huge first down for Seattle.
Nice job. Getting Tommy, getting Erica Smith involved, who Chris Michelson wanted to get involved early in this game, said she's a home run hitter.
Looking, pass again, and in and out of the receiver's hands. Shay Norton had that, partner, and just couldn't hang on, and that would have been a nice game.
They're playing fast-paced football. Kind of looks like the Oregon Ducks on offense. Ball hit her in the hands. Shay's got to come up with that play.
Pitch goes to Warner. Cam Warner is terrific. Look at her motor up the field, and she is out near midfield. Her first carry on the night. They've been trying a lot of passes. Now they give it to the moneymaker.
This is a great football player inside, running between the tackles. Also great on the perimeter, and she can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Now trips go to the left side. Smith, Hopkins, and Warner all on that left side. Rippon. Quick fade, little pitch goes to the left side. This one's caught, and she'll get about 3 or 4 yards. LaShonda Fowler with the catch. They'll call it a gain of 4, make it 2nd down and 6.
Great job. Tom, that's basically an extension of the run. You know, you got to throw it minimum of 2 downs out of 4 downs. Nice little quick out, completion, moving chains. Good gain by Angela Rippon, getting it out of her hand quick.
Smith and Hopkins are wide. Looking, and that pass overthrown. Looking for Erica Smith, and the pass just a little bit too high. And is Rippon maybe just a little bit tight, a little tense? She's got family members opening night.
Great point, Tommy. Home game, her first home game, of course. And Angela's an excitable girl anyway. Her dad was really calm and relaxed. She's excited. It's only her 2nd start of her career.
Now they make a move. Laurel Creel has come in at quarterback. Creel, the more experienced. Give goes to Erica Smith, comes around the right side, and Smith just hammered down. Big number 1, Cassandra Strickland with that tackle. She's 5'11", 155.
And can obviously go sideline to sideline. Great tackle, nice job. It's 4th down. Seattle's done a great job of moving out of their end zone and putting them in position. Back to Angela Rippon. Yeah, Tommy, I think it's normal. You know, we've seen Brett Favre do it a lot in his career when he came out early and the ball would sail on him. Then he settles down, and you almost got to do that. But she'll settle down and get into a rhythm. But if the ball hits your hands, got to catch it, though, too.
Motion goes to the right side. That's Hopkins on the motion. Creel fades. They've got to throw it. They pass, and it is intercepted, and then I believe dropped, which would be the best thing if they could have dropped it. Tamika Estrella.
They called it a catch.
And she did get the interception. That's a terrific call for fantasy. Who picked Tamika again?
You got lucky.
Okay, yeah, you have a good point.
There you go. She's validating your play. Nice job. Hey, good job of the Sin defending their own goal and making a great play on the interception to give their team the ball and not allow Seattle to get in the mix. Nikki Johnson will start it out here. See if she can get him in early rhythm.
Johnson, a good quarterback. Give goes to the second back through. Oh, hit hard across the 15, out to about the 19-yard line. Ricky Krieger-Zeier and Carrie Warren there on the stop. Mia Chambers on the carry, and Chambers got hit hard.
Tommy, you know there's Nikki Johnson, 6 of 13 in the first game, 3 touchdowns. That's the key. But when you talk to her and listen to her talk football, got a great clue what's going on all over the field. She'll be relaxed throughout this game.
Trip receivers go to the left side. Johnson fades back. She's got all day back there. Steps up, throws, and it's almost intercepted. Jessica Hopkins, who's got about the best hands in the league.
On the coverage, yep.
Yep, and Fetzer, Christina Fetzer had a shot at it, and they just couldn't quite come up with it.
And Strickland was the intended receiver. Tommy, you saw her make the tackle. Look at the lineups. Nikki Johnson, the key here. Walters, Strickland on the wideouts, and Chambers will carry the ball in the backfield. And there's Maggie McCoy, Cowan, and Yulee up front. Got to be physical against Seattle.
Third down, motion coming to the right side is Chambers. Johnson fades, looking. She has literally got all
Check
day.
It down. There you go.
And it's caught. A nice catch. Cassandra Strickland had to go back. The ball was thrown behind her. Jessica Hopkins on the stop. That's a nice first down for Vegas. Good catch.
Tommy, any quarterback on the planet, you give them that much time, going to find somebody. Nice job by Seattle with coverage, but that's the poise I'm talking about. There's just defensive starting lineups. Cam Warner, she's the key on defense with Norton on the outside there. Hopkins, all fantasy player, great hands in the secondary, and Krieger-Zeier can make some plays back there as well.
First down. Motion goes left side, Mia Chambers, and Chambers is going down hard. Big Cam Warner right there on the stop, Sean. That's a terrific tackle in the open field.
A great matchup, too, is Yulee at center and Cam Warner playing linebacker, going all around. Here you see the replay, little end-around handoff. Great job of Cam Warner running and getting to the ball carry and wrapping up. There's some NFL guys that can learn how to wrap up on a tackle. Getting back to Nikki Johnson, Tommy, when you leave somebody that much time, they're good quarterbacks are going to find a way to make a play.
Gain of a couple, make it 2nd and 8. Little pitch forward, goes to Strickland. Strickland just motors her way forward across the 15, down to about the 13. Yet another first down. Erica Smith there on the stop.
Erica Smith, a budding star on defense in this LFL. Going to be a really good football player and on the other side of the ball. But, Tommy, it's obviously Strickland's the key right now. Nikki Johnson throwing it to her twice and dropped one, caught the other, and handed it to her. And a little shovel pass there. So Strickland looks to be the key to the offense down here in the red zone.
Motion goes Chambers out on the right side. Johnson fades back. She's looking at Chambers. Looking. Now steps up. She's going to run. She's to the 10, down near the 6-yard line where she'll go down. In 11-on-11 football, Sean, she's a running back and a safety, so she knows how to run the football. She's not exceptionally quick. She's more of a strong runner.
Well, I'd like to know who the hell the quarterback is at 11-on-11.
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
pretty good. Nice job by Nikki Johnson. Tommy, we came into this and I told you how about her. I love her poise in the pocket.
Yep.
Great job. She didn't just take off and run when the first person was covered. Looked it, surveyed it, and took off. I love 8 yards on first down.
Johnson, little lob into the corner. Touchdown! It was caught. What a great catch in the corner of the end zone.
That's
flag is holding, so they'll decline that, I would think.
It's got to be defensive holding. There you go. That right there.
Sunshine Yulee with the touchdown.
That is one of the better plays. Is that Yulee or Strickland? That was Yulee on the outside making that catch. Great job going up. If we get a chance at a replay, Tommy, that's going up and getting his highest point.
After being almost tackled.
Well, being draped and pillaged and grabbed and hassled. Have a look down the outside. Little fade route. Love this. You see this a lot in the NFL to the Calvin Johnsons of the world. Great job by Yulee, who usually is at center, going up and making a play.
Now they got receivers split both sides, going for 2. Quick pass, and it is tapped in the end zone and incomplete. Tapped 3 times and finally falls incomplete. They were looking for Kerry Walters.
Kerry's got to make that catch.
Yeah,
down there in the
right there.
I know it's compressed down there in the red zone and going for the extra point, but that ball hit her in the hands. You got to throw that with like a micrometer fitting it in there, Tommy. It's got to be a tight throw. Las Vegas up 6-0 in Seattle. We're coming right back. Seattle got to protect their own home.
Give goes up the middle to Warner, and she'll get enough for a first down just across midfield. Cam Warner right up the middle.
Nice job. That's their bread and butter the whole time. In Green Bay, you remember, Tommy, Cam Warner left, Cam Runner right.
First down. Warner the lone setback. Rip fades back, looking. She's got a wide open receiver down the left side of the area. Dropped again.
Got to catch it. You've got to come down with that ball. Ball hits you. I mean, you're standing back there. She's making great throws under pressure. Got to catch it. How about that, Tommy? We've got a sellout crowd. Energy like crazy. But the problem is the Sin took the energy right out of the building with that drive. Seattle's got to get this momentum going back so they can get this crowd back into it. Because when you walked into this building tonight, electric.
Oh,
the loudest facility we've been to. Good. And no wonder they call the Seahawks fans the 12th man. What a great facility and great crowd.
You played up here.
Sure did.
Deuce backfield. Fake a pitch. Give goes to Cam Warner. Nice little dance move. Now comes back looking for a block. Look out. This could be a big one. Terrific block. 10-5. Touchdown. Cam Warner goes around the right side and drives that ball in. Sean, she got 3 terrific blocks.
There's a reason why she's considered one of the best players in this league, Tommy, on both sides of the ball. But you were saying Cam Warner, I want to yell out Cam Newton from Carolina because she's running just like him and got great athleticism. Great job. And if you heard the crowd erupt, have a look at this now. Cuts back across the grain. We didn't like it running out left. Points a little blocker. Great crackback block. Nice job. No penalty flags. Into the end zone for Cam Warner.
Trip receivers
heading
go to
for
the right
2 points
side.
here, Tommy.
Laurel Creel in, runs around the right side, throws last second. Oh, caught, great throw. What a late throw. She got annihilated as she threw that football. Christine Moore, a bodybuilder. Terrific job on the 2-point conversion.
What a great job of sell and run and then pulling up with the last second throw. One of the strongest arms. Great accurate throw by Laurel Creel, who comes in on the extra point a lot, Tommy.
Miss leads at 8-6, 6:50 left here. First half in Seattle. Welcome back here in Seattle. 8-6, Seattle with the lead. Las Vegas with a great drive first time. But, Sean, how about this touchdown run and the blocks that Cam Warner got to spring her?
Well, she's special. See, you can't teach this. She didn't like the first hole. Was going to bounce it out left. Didn't like it. Great job by Las Vegas forcing her to trouble. Gets a couple crackback blocks. One by Jessica Hopkins, the springer. And if you give this young lady open field with her size and physicality and speed, good things are going to happen. We got ourselves a ball game. The crowd, the sellout crowd, is back in it here in Seattle.
Johnson at quarterback. Handoff goes straight up the middle. Tracy Thomas, and Thomas hit hard. Got about 3 or 4, and then is driven back. LaShonda Fowler there on the stop, among others.
Tommy, you know, you say, is that a win for good hit by Seattle? Impressive, but here's this expansion Las Vegas Sin team that looks pretty good.
And they got
3, 4, 6, 8 yards of play. I like what they're doing. I like what I'm seeing out of them. We got a really competitive game tonight.
Motion comes to the near side. Handoff comes to that side. Maddie McCoy. McCoy 10-5. Touchdown. Tracy Thomas, I'm sorry, that's Tracy Thomas around the right side. Came in motion, and Thomas just silenced this big crowd.
How do you like that USC Trojan work right there,
Pretty
my
strong.
man?
I knew
had to get it in for Tracy.
That would come in.
By the way, Tracy, first when you said Maddie McCoy, I was running right over the Hatfields, but we'll take Tracy Thomas there. Nice job springing, and another way. That's how you respond when the home team scores. You respond right like that and get the momentum back in Las Vegas' favor. Going for 2.
Thomas the setback, looking for the lob. Nope. Now throws hard and incomplete. And a flag thrown. Yeah, that had to be holding. I mean, the first time it was holding. This time it was a tackle, a hold.
Start to wonder. They're banging on that left defensive corner.
Interference. Number 10 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. We'll retry.
So now a 2-pointer about where the 1-pointer comes from.
That's exactly right. Now, Tommy, here's what I like about that. Throw by Nikki Johnson, low and away, where it's either her girl gets it or nobody. The corner thinks she can come over and get the ball on a 2-pointer and has to go through the receiver, and therein lies you get the 2-pointer now at the 1.5-yard line, which is a much easier run, and don't be surprised if they hand this one off.
It could be Thomas. Nope. Fading. Johnson could run it in. Yep. Now gets some pressure. Rolls out to the side. Little pitch, and that is a two-point conversion is good. Kerry Walters in the end zone. What a bright move, partner. Again, like we talked at the other end, sell the run and then the pitch.
Well, great quarterbacks that have a presence in the pocket, and she does, is they watch, but when they start to break out of the pocket, their eyes are down the field. A little shovel pass, great awareness, but here's the touchdown. Great handoff. Thomas gets to the outside, untouched to the house. That's explosive speed by Tracy Thomas, a momentum switcher that just punishes Seattle. And then here you go again. Nice job in poise, little shovel pass for the two-pointer by Nikki Johnson. And we got ourselves a Sin lead at 14-8.
Rippon. Handoff goes to the back. She comes across the 25. Down near the 20-yard line, Erica Smith lines up at running back. Big Sunshine Yulee there on the stop.
Sunshine. I like it.
Lollipop, yeah.
Love it. Great tackle. Hey, she doesn't make that shoestring tackle. She's got yourself a touchdown, Erica does. And Chris Michelson, the head coach of Seattle, has talked now 2 times about it when the Green Bay game, and it's about this budding star, Erica Thomas.
Yeah, he's really impressed with her.
You bet.
Before the game, he talked about her a lot.
Erica Smith, excuse me. Still got Tracy Thomas on the line.
Rippon under some pressure, rolls out, just throws that one away.
Not a bad. That's smart football, though.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
How often do we see in college and the NFL where a guy's scrambling out, tries to do too much, and yanks something out of his backside, goes to the other team and kills his team, and they're in a great play that just happened before that. Nice job. She learned a lot from her daddy, Rip did.
Oh, yeah.
Throw it out of bounds. Chief taught her well. Mark did, and throw it out of bounds. And Super Bowl MVP year, Tommy, we played against them that year. Yeah. Washington came in and beat us like a drum in the Metrodome. Yeah. They sure did. Led by Ripper. It was fun. For them.
For them, yeah. Rippon. Quarterback keeper looks, sets up, throws, and it is caught and dropped. Ouch. Erica Smith had that in her hands, but just couldn't hang on. And again, a ball in the hands that's got to be caught.
No doubt. And just when we start to praise Erica Smith, bam, lays it on the ground.
And it's going to happen.
Of course it is, Tommy, but that's the 3rd time now. Look at this throw on the run by Rippon. Hits her right in the hands. She wanted to turn and run before she made the catch. That's 3 drops I've counted for Seattle so far.
Rippon looks, steps up, throws, and that was just a bad throw. It came off a little bit low and bounces in. Tracy Thomas, their defensive, looking for Erica Smith. And now, partner, it's 4th down.
And 4th and 10. We don't have a lot of plays for that as coaches when you call plays. 4th and 10 in your playbook. It's like, here, you point at the quarterback and say, you give me something.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Laura Creel is, in fact, in at quarterback now. Creel a little bit better runner than Rippon. Fades back, steps up, throws, and this one almost intercepted. Cassandra Strickland had it, and the best thing Strickland could do was drop that, because now they get the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Wonderful field position. Tom, this isn't the typical Seattle offense we're used to seeing. You know, they're more explosive. We're seeing some balls thrown into traffic. We're seeing some drops. We're seeing some missed tackles on defense. Yeah. The Western Conference playoffs is up for grabs. Both these teams are in it. I mean, both these teams got a legitimate shot, but whether it's nerves because they're at home, this is not the Seattle team we're used to seeing. I know they'll pick this up. A few nerves are causing them a little trouble here early in this game.
Joey Davenport now in, the backup quarterback. Davenport with a handoff goes to Tracy Thomas, and Thomas just given a shot across the 25 at about the Seattle 23-yard line. Jessica Hopkins nailed her good.
And Jess is obviously, Tommy, as good a hands and really as good a hitter back there as you'll see, and she's always around the football. Johnny on the spot.
Davenport was with LA as a backup quarterback, so she's got championship experience.
Sure, she can. And seen a couple rings. Champion. Tommy on second. Now, here's the playbook. When you're at 2nd and 3, you got everything at your disposal as an offense.
She can throw it long. She's got a heck of an arm. Motion coming to the near side, and we've got a false start.
False start on the offense, number 14, 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Kerry Walters called for that.
Well, there was more than one person outside. Tom, you almost expect to see that when you're watching a new quarterback, new cadence comes in. Maybe you're not used to the voice inflection. That being said, center wasn't on the same page. The quarterback, receiver, and motion wasn't on the same page. Watch the football. When in doubt, when the ball snapped is when you take off.
Now it's 3rd and about 8. Motion comes to that near side. Handoff. That's Thomas. Comes around the right side, and Tracy Thomas going nowhere. near that first down marker. Ricky Krieger-Zeier with the stop. She's got it at about the 23-yard line, and now it will be 4th down and about 2.
We got a 2-minute warning here, I believe, too, Tommy.
Yep, 2-minute warning.
Krieger-Zeier and Hopkins are a really good combo back there in the secondary. Both understand. A little extra business. Giving her the business by Krieger-Zeier over there. A little thrower over the rails, huh?
Joey Davenport looking long, throws and is, oh, what a great catch in the end zone. Cassandra Strickland just ripped that ball away. Wow, what a catch.
Well, Strickland's doing it all tonight. Tackles in the open field, running the football, catching it, going up and getting it when it shouldn't have been hers. It should have been a play by the defender. Nice throw by Joey Davenport. Tommy, the best a quarterback can ever hope for in football is man-to-man coverage.
Really?
That's what we beg for. And you beg for man-to-man coverage, and Davenport gets it. Makes a nice throw. Now look at Strickland go. Safety came over the top to even help on a double. Didn't get it. Strickland makes the catch. And Las Vegas is sending a major message that
We're here. We are here.
Being a center ain't bad tonight for Las Vegas, huh?
Wow.
Cassandra Strickland,
Wow.
there you see her, Tommy. 5'11", 155 of all punishment and athleticism. Pretty impressive.
That is the strongest, not the best, but the strongest catch we've seen in this league.
I just yanked it right away. See Petrozello make some catches over in Cleveland. This is a really good football player here. And the Las Vegas Sin, Tom, I don't look at them as an expansion team playing their second game for them.
Yeah, because they've got all these players that play 11 on 11. They know what they are football team.
Boy, you're not kidding.
Davenport in for the 2-point conversion. Sunshine Yulee is on the right side. That's where they're looking. Lob to Yulee. Caught. 2-point conversion is good. Oh, my. These two young ladies, Cassandra Strickland and Sunshine Yulee, are just bigger, stronger, and very talented football
Talking
players.
about bookends, I'm looking at Andre Johnson and Calvin Johnson on the outside going up, making great plays. Makes the catch over what? Was that Emily Bell on the coverage or something? Nice job. Great fade throw by Davenport. How's that for the backup coming off the bench? A deep ball, touchdown. Fade route, extra point, and we got a 22-8 lead on the road and a stunned sellout crowd here.
When Dion Lee told us this morning that he was going to run Joey Davenport, he said she can play. She can flat play. Joey Davenport will get time tonight. I thought, wow, how about that?
Well, she validated the opportunity.
Ripping in at quarterback. Pitches right side. Here comes Cam Warner. Warner is going down. Nice open field tackle. Jennifer Yukic-Gardenhire there on the stop. Gain of about 5. Make it 2nd and 5. And see, here comes Seattle. No delay. They are ready to go.
Fast-paced football is the way they want to play. Fast break. Showtime.
Warner is the running back. 2nd and 5. Let's see if they throw the football here. No pressure at all on Rip. Throws and it is caught. Nice catch out in the open field, and then what a shot.
Who's hit that hit? Is that Strickland again?
That's Cassandra Strickland with a huge shot, but a first down for Seattle.
Hello, have you?
Shane Norton.
This is it. You got mail. Bam! Golly, what a great concentration play by Shane Norton.
Rippin', and this one is intercepted. Brought back across the 15, out near the 19-yard line. Kerry Walters, the backup linebacker, and that ball was just thrown right to Walters.
Well, they went to the well earlier, if you remember, on a drop pass by Walters on that, by Shea Norton on that tight end throw that Shea hadn't dropped. Now Shea comes and makes a great catch on a vicious hit, and then watch, Rip stares her down, tries to make the throw, got a linebacker sitting right in the hole. And if you don't have any threat on the linebacker to keep them at home, they're just going to get depth, Tommy, and that's what they did. And Ripple studied the film and learned that. But as I said, as their second start at home, just trying to get into a rhythm. But Las Vegas is capitalizing on every mistake Seattle's making.
Nikki Johnson with Kerry Walters at the back. Johnson looking long, and this one's underthrown. Oh, would have been intercepted, or could have been, but there were two players, Jessica Hopkins among them, going after it and tapped the football.
Here's what happens in a quarterback's mind, Tommy, after somebody's made a big play, and I know this is Nikki Johnson and Davenport made the throw the last series, but trying to go back and throw that deep ball again to Strickland, throw it up, what happens is you premeditate at the line of scrimmage instead of read it out honestly, because you don't want to make that throw into double coverage again. Now, maybe with Strickland, you want to make it into 4 people covering her because she's so good.
Mia Chambers, the running back, and it's a give to Chambers. Cuts hook to the middle. She's across the 25 into Seattle territory at about the Seattle 23-yard line. Cam Warner, among others, with Kerry Warren on the stop.
I rarely see Seattle get physically pushed around like this.
Oh, this is serious.
They're getting pushed around. Now, see, this is great job, Tom. All year long, at times we've seen people have awful clock. We saw it in Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
Toronto.
At the end of the first half.
Yes, awful clock management. Well, here's Las Vegas with a timeout. They've got a 22-8 lead, and we got a timeout now. Las Vegas is using it. We'll come right back.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 22-8 is our score. Las Vegas with the lead in the football, facing a big 4th down. And Sean, Nikki Johnson has been outstanding as their quarterback.
She sure has, Tommy, but she's got such great rhythm and poise and leadership qualities, but she understands exactly what's going on. And let's have a look at Nikki Johnson here. Great job on a little fade route up the sidelines earlier this year. How's this again against Chicago? That's a great throw. Put it where only her girl can get anybody else. And then a little shovel and throw with accuracy by the pylon. Nikki Johnson bringing it against Chicago and bringing it tonight against Seattle.
4th down, Johnson in. Steps up, throws. This one's caught. Big 1st down, Sunshine Yulee. She's got it inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. First
clock's running. Kill this clock, girls. You got to kill it. If you're smart, kill it. Don't run a play. Kill it. Please.
They're going to run a play. 12, 11, 10, 9. Looking for Yulee. Now Johnson's going to run, and they're done.
Yep. And that is stupid football. Flat out stupid football. That's not preparing your team properly and getting your sand. These are good football coaches, Las Vegas. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to be prepared. You came out of a timeout, had a big play. Get up and kill the clock on 1st down. You need the time, not the downs. You got 4 downs now, and they're 0.3 to get it in. Now they'll score here and everything's fine, but you've got to master the clock better than that.
The official is talking to the official scorekeeper. I think he's putting time back on the clock, and I don't.
It's not fair because they did the count unless they said she went out of bounds. If she went out of bounds, then she gets time.
Then it's legit.
Because they have no timeout left. They used it, but you've got to be better. Even if they score here, it'll get you in the long run. You must play smarter clock management. Should have killed that and used your 3 downs to do it instead of panicked about it. Thank goodness you got a veteran quarterback who's got a clue.
2 seconds left. Football at the 4-yard line. She's talking to her offensive line right now. Motion comes to the near side, and we've got a false start.
See what happens? It becomes a cluster, Tommy.
7. False start. Offense, number 7. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
See what happened? Had they gone up, now listen to me, Tommy. Had they gone up and listen to me like I'm Had they gone up and killed the clock, I was kidding you when I said that. Killed the clock. They'd have 20-some seconds to play with 3 downs to do it. But now they let it run and trying to get people lined up.
Now
Everybody's panicked. Of course you do. And if you're Seattle, spy. If you're Cam Warner, spy Nikki Johnson. Don't let her get free to run. And you double the outside people and play physical.
Look for Strickland. Motion comes to the near side. Johnson fades. Little pitch pass. Goes ahead. Sunshine Yulee. Touchdown. That is just power on power, partner.
Hey, great. Now that's great football. I don't question how great Las Vegas' play calling's been. And maybe they couldn't get the communication and they still scored. But as I said, I don't care about the score. Here's a replay. Nice little bootleg action and having Strickland cross the formation underneath. They didn't account for, gets it in the end zone. Great play call. Matter of fact, Las Vegas has as good as game plans I've seen anybody have this year. But you still got, because you don't want clock management to kill you down the road. But this is utter domination by Las Vegas on the road.
2-point conversion. This is a dominating performance so far into the end zone, and this one is deflected and incomplete. Jessica Hopkins reached out and
Great play
patted
by
it
Jess.
down.
You got Tommy, with these girls in this league, I give so much respect because they play so hard. So hard. And what a great first half by Las Vegas. Seattle's got a lot to work on.
28-8, our halftime score. Let's go down to the sidelines. Lauren Gardner is standing by with Seattle Mist head coach Chris Michelson. Go ahead, Lauren.
Thank you very much, Tom. Coach, obviously a frustrating first half. It looks like Vegas was really able to capitalize on some of those mistakes out there. What are some of the little things they're going to be able to fix?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. We're making way too many mistakes. I mean, opening the kickoff and bringing it out of the end zone was the biggest mistake. That first play was set up to score right away. If we're in right position, we score, and the tempo is completely different. We have got to own this offense, and we've got to stop them on defense, or we're done.
Are you at all surprised at the way Las Vegas came out in their level of play?
No, absolutely not. I knew exactly what they're going to run. We just got to execute. This is not missed football. We are not doing our assignments. We knew what they were going to run. We knew what they were coming at us with, and we just can't stop it.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Well, guys, a very frustrated Coach Chris Michelson.
Boy, I would say 28-8 is our score. We'll take a break, come back. We'll go in the locker room, look at stats and highlights when we return. Welcome back, 28-8 here at halftime. Let's go inside that Seattle locker room. Chris Michelson, the head coach, and you can imagine what Chris is saying. A little upset with his team, as he told us just a few minutes ago.
As he should be.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what the fuck I call. I can call any fucking thing. You're not gonna fucking stop them. They're your fucking ass.
Listen up. This is not fucking Seattle Mist football. I don't know what you guys are doing out there or what the fuck football you're playing, but it's not what we've been coaching for 9 goddamn months. You're missing every single fucking assignment on defense and offense. We're forcing into coverage. We're fucking not staying home on the containment on the weak side. How in the hell, with 2 seconds, do we bite on a goddamn boot and let the bigs wide open in the end zone? How does that happen? Why are we not making interceptions? Why are we bringing the fucking football out of the end zone when I tell you over and over to down it if it goes over your fucking head?
Well, 28-8, and I think Chris is getting his message across.
Well, yeah, he's getting his message across, but here's how I interpreted that, Tommy. Hey, you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving dinner because you're really playing well tonight? Hey, most of the time, and Chris is getting after him, it doesn't take a halftime speech a lot of times for you to realize how poor you're playing. But Chris did a great job of validating that it's been a horse's rear end performance by Seattle.
We'll be right back. (28-8), a dominating first half by the Las Vegas Sin here on the road in Seattle. Let's go to highlights right now and take a look at this first half.
Hello. And Cam Warner getting in for the end zone for a touchdown. Seattle striking, but Las Vegas continues to match their score with another one. Nikki Johnson doing a great job. Corner of the end zone for the play. And then buying time with a nice little shovel pass to the end zone for the two-pointer. And a little dance for your sin. Nice job and still acting. Nice. Joey Davenport comes off the bench. Gets a long play to Strickland for the touchdown. Goes up and gets it against double coverage. It's a backup quarterback with the great throw. Strickland's been all over the place. Davenport celebrates. Looks like Las Vegas has himself a pair of good quarterbacks and dominating. Then Johnson back in again. Little bootleg underneath. Looks like San Francisco 49ers West Coast offense. Getting Yuli in the end zone for the score. And then Nikki Johnson again buying time. Little flip pass for the score. We got ourselves a 28-8 domination on the road by Las Vegas, begging for playoff run, and they're giving it to them.
Yep.
And have a look at the stats, Tommy, here in the first half. Las Vegas, the total yards is big. What my favorite stat is, look, the third one from the bottom on the left-hand column. 8.3 yards of play. It makes it real easy to call a game when you only got 2 yards to get in 3 more downs, Tommy. Big first half. If Seattle has got to get themselves out of this to have a chance here in the second half, we're coming back. Seattle's got themselves a handful of Las Vegas. No sin intended. We're coming right back.
Welcome back. A stunned ShoWare Center crowd here in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, Washington. As Las Vegas comes back out onto the field, they are booing this team. But I tell you, in Vegas, they got to be going crazy. You'll look for great crowds when they play. Next week, they take on Los Angeles. Right now, let's go down to the field. Lauren Gardner is standing by with Vegas head coach Dion Lee. Go ahead, Lauren.
Thank you very much, Tom. Well, Coach, you have got to be happy with this team's performance in the first half. What is it going to take to walk away with this W, and are you going to change anything at all?
Just keep executing like we've been doing. Going back to our base, we're going to run the ball, give Tracy a couple more touches, Mia some touches. They can't match up with us, and it's like basketball. We're going to match up. You're going to be short, we're going to be tall. You be tall, we're going to be small. That's how it is.
That's simple enough. The QB strategy, and they're mixing up Joey Davenport and Nikki Johnson. We talked about that before the game. Are you going to continue that in the second half?
Yeah, we're going to continue with that. Everybody, all 20 of our players are good, and we want to prove it, so everybody plays. That's how it works.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Coach. Best of luck, guys.
They're pretty good.
Great job, Lauren. And Coach Dion Lee has called a great game. They've called a great game, and he's exactly right, man. And Tom, I said the best you can hope for is man-to-man. And there's Nikki Johnson's numbers, 4-7 in the first half. And more importantly, you don't read in the stats how she's operated the offense.
Yeah, she runs the show.
Another thing you can hope for, Tommy, is matchup problems. And that's what Las Vegas has created against Seattle, matchup problems. And Tommy, this is a stunned crowd in a city that's known for great coffee and grunge bands and winning at home. They're taking an ass whooping right here in the first half. They got to turn it around.
Nikki Johnson back deep to receive a big kickoff. She takes a line drive kick, now hands it back. Tracy Thomas is in some trouble. Thomas going back near the end zone. Look out! And they're going to say down at the 1-yard line. That looked for all the world like Cam Warner got a safety.
Here's one of the things I don't understand. Now, I know you got the lead, momentum 28-8 on your side. What you want to do, and you heard Coach Dion Lee say we're going to be basic, do basic stuff. And what do? You come back and do forward progress, put them on the 1-yard line, and it is the right call, so no safety. Forward progress, Las Vegas will have the ball coming out. But, Tom, they got cute. No need to get cute. You got 28-8 lead. No need to do a double reverse on a kickoff.
And
take
now
your girl
challenge.
running out. Now you're backed up.
We have a challenge flag from Seattle. Yep. They think it's a safety,
Well,
Sean.
we'll take a long look at it and see. Chris Michelson throws his flag, the challenge, and see if, let's listen in to the challenge call. He said,
why not?
He said Seattle's challenging the spot of the ball, and I get that. And when you're down 28-8, you got to throw something you hope it sticks.
Well,
and it works. And it's a legitimate challenge to see if it works. We'll see some replay here and see where that ball is spotted so we can help. Remember forward progress. But, Tom, you don't need to do anything cute. Return that thing out. Don't give Seattle any life. It's hard to see from this angle. Let's see where she's hit. Okay, she's retreating. Now, see if any part of that ball is crossing that plane. If we get a different angle on it, Tommy, because the officials won't be able to. Remember now, it's got to be inconclusive, indisputable evidence. The call on the field is not a safety. So for it to be a safety, they got to get a better look than that, because that look does not tell you.
You'll need something from up high, right?
Or a sideline view, an end zone view, right by the goal line, because a look at that and you don't get that football. You cannot change that call with that camera angle there. You just can't, because it's got to be indisputable evidence that it was. Let's see if we get a different one. This will be better. Let's have a look now. Now, you don't need to do this when you're 28-8 and let Seattle creep back into it. Now,
and worst you do is stop
down
right there.
Get down. Now, let's see. She got the ball in her left hand. Still hard to see from up here. It looks to me from this angle that ball was crossing the plane. That looked like a safety from that angle. That angle. See, remember now, it's not the body, it's not her feet, it's not her it's where that ball is. Had she had the ball in her right hand.
Here's the call. Safety.
Yes, that's the right call. The second angle showed it better, Tommy. And you know why? People at home say, well, her body. No. She had the ball in her left hand. When that ball crossed after she's come out of the end zone and going back in, that ball come in, and you got the ball crosses that plane, it's a safety once she left. Forward progress was in the end zone, not out of the end zone. That's the right call. The second view gave it better.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a better look. The first one
higher
couldn't
view
change
was
it.
good.
Now, this could possibly be a momentum switcher that Las Vegas didn't need to do. Now you change it. Laurel Creel's coming into the game. She's 0 for 3. 1 interception she threw it in this game, but this is a girl with a strong arm. We have to recognize that Laurel Creel hasn't thrown many passes this year, Tommy.
Yeah.
As a backup, she needs more
she's
work.
a veteran. She was all fantasy. She can play.
Yeah, and Angela Rippon beat her out, but I know Laurel's been looking forward to this opportunity and could be a momentum switch on a stupid return.
Little pitch. Now it goes to Erica Smith along the left side. She's across the 20, out to about the 22 or 23-yard line. Las Vegas in the offseason recruited a bunch of players.
And Laurel wanted to go,
was Creel.
and she wanted to go there and start, but she had some family situation and where she had to come back.
Yeah.
She was there in the offseason training, and I know they wanted her there, and I know Lauren wanted to be a part of it. Came back to her girls here. They welcomed her back, got her back on the football team, and hopefully got the family situation settled as she told us that everything was much better.
2nd and 3, looking, and the pass is incomplete. Looking for either Erica Smith or Cam Warner. I'm not sure which. Candace Gollard there on the defense.
Obviously, something was not right with the play because you never want 2 receivers within 1.5 yards of each other, Tom.
Yeah.
And
because then your defenders are within 1.5 yards.
Well, one person can cover 2 people.
Yeah.
And that's the matchup problem you don't want if you're Seattle.
Now 3rd and a long 3. She'll fade back. Creel looking, steps in, throws it, caught inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Jessica Hopkins, who's got terrific hands, had a couple drops earlier, but sure hands, and that's a big first down.
Jess doesn't leave many balls on the ground, Tommy, and she'll come back. Reminds me a lot of a guy I played with, Steve Largent. I think people in Seattle know his name. Look at this. Protection bought this some time. And then you see Jessica Hopkins running that deep comeback where you sell go route, put your foot in the ground, and pound back towards the quarterback on a violent cut and a great throw.
Now look at this full house backfield. Fake a give, second back through as Hopkins comes around the right side inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. Sean, you know Vegas is bigger. You know they're stronger. Is this how you have to beat them?
Oh, of course you do, Tom. Now, what you don't want to do is you want to do what you do well. There you go, Angela Rippon. There's Rip, 2 of 10. Hasn't had her best game. And I know she wants to play better, and she will, Tommy. She'll be back. She's got football blood in her. With her daddy, again, for those of you who just joined us, her dad's Super Bowl MVP, Mark Rippon, with the Redskins. But yeah, Tommy, you got to put a little finesse, but don't go away from Cam Warner. That's your bread and butter. I don't know why she's not getting as many touches.
2nd and 4. Little pitch goes to the left side, and how well read was that? Sudi with the catch. And that was outstanding coverage by Tamika Estrella, who just read that. And Sean, she's a veteran, she's an all-fantasy player, and she showed it right there. She is a flat, great corner.
She sure did. And Sudi with the catch, grab onto that football. But great job by Estrella, former, if I'm not mistaken, Tommy, San Diego Seduction.
Exactly. Creel on a fade route, looks into the corner of the end zone, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Looked like she had a shot at that. It was intended for Hopkins. And now a problem. Now it's 4th down, and they have to have, underline it, a touchdown.
They sure do. Get it a little further out towards the back of the end zone, and your best receiver, Jess Hopkins, will get that. We've seen her make spectacular catches already this year.
Now Chris Michelson wants a timeout.
Right, and using a timeout early here in the second half. Jess Hopkins, throw it out there and let her go up and get it. But now at 4th down, Tommy, even though Las Vegas, Tommy, the safety and allow 2 points and allow, Seattle to have a chance, you got to kick the ball back off to give them the ball, and they've driven down the field. Get a touchdown here, and now momentum starts to switch, Tommy, and the crowd will get back into it. But if Las Vegas gets a stop, they've shown me a lot during this game. This will show me something. This is a team that has not seemed to make 3 or 4 back-to-back mistakes. You know what I mean, Tommy? They make one, but they don't compound it by doing 2 or 3 stupid things. And we've all been on teams, and we've all been part of doing stupid stuff. So, they made a mistake, and it's 4th and 7, monumental play in this football game with 13:40 to go.
In this game and in this season for Seattle.
And with this crowd to get them back into it and try to take Las Vegas's cadence out on the offensive side of the ball.
Creel looking, still looking, now steps up, she's going to run, she's in all kinds of trouble. Now gets away, pitches it ahead, Warner can't hang on. That should be an incomplete pass. It is. Las Vegas has held a huge defensive stop for the Las Vegas Sin.
It's amazing, Tommy. We've sat here and talked so great about the Las Vegas offense. And I'm still one of those guys that believes offense wins games, not
Sure you do as a quarterback, yep.
But I tell you what, the offense put the special teams put them in a bind. Gave him a chance to go down and score. What's the defense do? Bam, bam, bam. 4 plays, get out, get your
Bend
offense
a little
back
bit,
on the field.
but they didn't break.
That's exactly, and you know what? Great defenses do bend sometimes, but as long as there's no snap in it, Tommy, they're got it going on.
Mia Chambers is the setback behind Johnson. Strickland and Walters the running backs. Here it comes around the left side. Sunshine Yulee, big Sunshine. Look at her roll. She's into Seattle territory. Down to the Seattle 20. First down. Kerry Walters, Erica Smith on the stop.
I've got sunshine.
On a cloudy day.
And it was cloudy today. Apparently there's clouds still hovering over Seattle's football team because Tom, when was first contact made? 15 yards down the field?
Yeah.
That's not, you know how I love Seattle's football team. This is a completely different team than what we've seen in the past, especially the first game against Green Bay.
Give goes to Mia Chambers. Chambers 15-10. Down very close to a first down. And I think where they'll mark her, she will have, it is first down, first and goal.
Tommy, when you look at the up front, Yulee, Cowan, Maddie McCoy up front, the punishment they're issuing on the offensive line, hole after hole after hole. We always give the skilled position people the credit. But as we watch Philadelphia this year dominate the line of scrimmage with Mary Rose Roach running it, the same thing's happening here with these players up front for Las Vegas.
Johnson, little pattern, a little angle pattern, and pass was incomplete.
Slant route into traffic, Tommy. As you go closer to the end zone, these are tougher to complete because smart defenses say, well, we got the end zone as an extra man or an extra female, so we'll allow, we'll use that defender, and now we can press and squeeze down. So you got to be really accurate and really on time with your throws to make this play.
Second and goal, football at the 10-yard line.
Jennifer Cowan is directing great traffic up front as the center for Las Vegas.
Johnson looking, in trouble, now gets out of that. Still looking, throws, and it's caught inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. Mia Chambers has it. Emily Bell on the stop, and it's third and goal at about the 3-yard line.
Look at this. Now, who does this remind you of? Just put a different colored jersey, like a green and yellow one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's a quarterback in Green Bay named Annie Erler who does this. Kind of runs around. It didn't look pretty. Mia Chambers from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, making the play. But great job of buying time and extending the play by Nikki Johnson.
Third and goal. Strickland is wide to the left side. Now it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and she is not going to get in. Great job by Seattle. Carrie Warren, the middle linebacker, right there on the stop. That's obviously a quarterback spy. You read that very well and make the spot.
And Carrie did a great job of not wasting any time. Saw the commitment. Nice job of riding the center there by Nikki Johnson, protecting the football. But Carrie Warren driving on the football. Now it's fourth down. And why this is huge, you say, Las Vegas is up 18 points. They score here, Tommy. In my opinion, with 10 minutes to go, it's done. Because then you're going to see Seattle start to force some things and get out of what they want to do. And I'm still surprised that Cam Warner hasn't touched it more on the other side of the ball.
Strickland is wide to the left. It's a give. Running back comes around the right side. No, sir! Laurel Creel, the backup quarterback with the stop. Ricky Krieger-Zeier there as well. Krieger-Zeier, I think, eventually is the one that really made the stop. And Seattle, on a huge hold, stops Las Vegas.
Great play by Krieger-Zeier. Watch this, Tommy. It looks like we got a touchdown. Look at Krieger-Zeier fill it quickly and not only wrap up, but drive, and push her into the boards. Nice job. And that, Tommy, now with a quick strike here, why that play so big now? Momentum switches. You've got a goal line stand, you had a safety.
Short of the goal line.
I don't. Dion Lee, Vegas is challenging. I don't think it was close.
He just wasted a challenge.
I don't think it was close. I thought that Krieger-Zeier made a spectacular football play. We saw a play similar to that earlier this year, Tommy. Cleveland playing Tampa.
Yeah, exactly.
Maria Kondrick running down there.
And the same replay we just saw.
And you saw in the 2-point conversion, you saw Liz Gorman make a great play. Similar, same side of the type of the field. Great job here by Krieger-Zeier. That's not close.
No,
that's not
nowhere
close.
near.
And the ball's in her right hand where it should be, but that doesn't get anywhere near crossing the plane. I don't know what they're talking about, why they'd even think about that.
And the call from the official is that the play stands is called. It's Seattle football.
Nah, that wasn't even close. Wasn't close, and maybe you're just doing it to hope that somebody misses a call, but that wasn't close.
So 28-10, and Seattle with the football now at their own 2-yard line. They got a lot of green in front of them.
Yeah, but a quick strike, make it 20, get the 2-pointer, Tommy. Now you're only down 10. You can get 3 scores quickly.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen Seattle do it before, and maybe the frustration. They're at home. A big strike here, and this sellout crowd gets jumping right back into it at Showware.
Laurel Creel is back in at quarterback, and Creel is going to keep it. Now makes a cut back, and can she get away? No. Nice job.
Has Strickland missed a tackle the entire night?
Cassandra Strickland, outstanding job.
Has she missed a tackle the entire night?
Has she missed anything all night?
No. Either side of the ball. Hadn't missed a catch. If that wasn't Strickland has made one. I also know that Sunshine Yuli's been all over the place too, and it looked like that was Yuli's jersey number who made that play.
Now she'll fade back again. We got flags down, high pass, and it is caught! What a catch inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. A floater for Jessica Hopkins, who just pulled that baby in. A huge first down for Seattle.
One of the more special players in this league, Tommy. We've got a flag down as they can. I think it's going to be on Las Vegas because we're not walking back.
Illegal defense. That penalty is declined. First down.
Hey, great things happen when you put the ball in the hands of your best players. And Jessica Hopkins has been Seattle's maybe their most consistent player the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Just on both sides of the ball, all fantasy player. And again, you throw it up and she comes down with a spectacular catch. Nice throw by Laurel Creel.
She'll fade, looking, steps up, looks, throws, and the pass is caught inside the 10. She's to the 5 and into the end zone. Jessica Hopkins, touchdown. Here comes Seattle. They are going crazy here. Sellout crowd at the Showware Center. And Seattle is roaring right back.
And they're going for 2 as Laurel Creel calls it out. Nice job on the outside throw, a little out cut by Jessica Hopkins, but the great thing about it was out in front so she could catch and turn and run. Not on the back shoulder where it's a catch and a tackle. Tommy, I stress that all the time. Get it out in front. What does Jess Hopkins do? Turns it up the field and gets it in the end zone with a burst of speed.
Quarterback keeper. Now she's in trouble. Tried to throw it, and if she had one more second, Christine Moore was open. She just couldn't quite get it there.
You got Strickland and Maddie McCoy all over the place making a play. Nice try by Laurel Creel. There you see Jess Hopkins 3 for 50 and 1 TD. She does this every time we see her. She makes these plays every time we see her. Special talent. Tommy, this crowd, this is without question, the biggest crowd we've ever seen in the LFL. And we've had some big ones, but this is an electric, alarming crowd. Now, they got to get up on their feet and get this thing going just like they do for their home team, Seahawks, to get this thing exploding and use that 12th man here in Seattle and Showware to get this team back in it. They're only down, Tommy, what, 12 points now?
Yeah,
and they can explode quickly with the turnover.
Let's see how Las Vegas answers. Give goes right up the middle, and she's going to get to about the 19-yard line.
Feel the energy, Tommy?
Oh, absolutely. Seattle is coming back.
Feel it?
Jenny Ukic with the run. Let's listen in on Wired Up with quarterback Nikki Johnson. Partner.
Who says people are soft out on the West Coast? There's a lot of hitting going on in Seattle.
Second down. Give to the second back. Throw! What a hit! I'm sorry, I started to say Cam Warner. Erica Smith with a monster hit on Tracy Thomas. Wow, what a shot.
Would I see Shay Norton and Erica Smith in that? Is that who that was? I can't see who the first initial contact is. That's That's Erica Smith on the hit, but also, Tommy, it looked like Natalie Sudi got in on some hit, too. Looks like number 3 and number 2, but Erica Smith making her presence known. She's a star in the making. Seattle's getting rolling here in the Showware.
Johnson fades, looks over the middle, rolls out to the right side in trouble, throws in, it's incomplete. Tough defense on the play. Christine Moore came up and knocked that baby away. That looked for all the world like a completion, and now it's 4th down.
4th most important down of Seattle's season. Because if you get a stop here and score, this place, the building, it will no longer be an indoor arena.
Roof will go off.
Exactly right. Well, what a hit. I want to go back. Tom, I felt I just got a little tight around the collar. Erica Smith laying the load on the run.
4th down, 4th and 3. Johnson fades, got some pressure, rolls out of the pocket, steps up, throws, it's incomplete. Terrific pressure by Cam Warner. She came up and forced Johnson to get rid of that early. We got a timeout on the field.
Relentless!
Seattle is rolling back, sold out, Soulware Center. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Seattle. Laurel Creel has come in and really rallied this team. 4 of 10, but 56 yards and the touchdown. Here we go.
Little vitamin B12 in the offense now, huh, Tom?
First down football at the 24-yard line. She's got all day to throw. Steps up, throws, and it's incomplete. A hard hit.
Now, Tom, if we get a replay on this, I don't know if we're able to.
She had all kinds of room to run.
They dropped every player. They dropped every defensive player. You have a free run for 15 yards and a first down.
Steps up, throws, and this one is incomplete. Ouch. Ouch, partner.
Now it's 3rd down. Got to throw again. Well, you threw on 2 down. You run a little draw to Cam Warner.
Right now, Emily Bell is the running back. She is looking. Now wants to run. Now getting some pressure.
Nice
Steps
presence.
Up, throws.
Nice
inside
presence
the 20
on line.
is caught at about the 16-yard line.
Play fast, Seattle. No need to huddle. Do not huddle. Don't huddle. Don't huddle. Get to the line of scrimmage and run your 2-minute offense. See, to me, this is precious. Everybody thinks you got to wait till there's 2 minutes to go 2 minutes. No, you don't. You're down minimum of 2 scores.
You're down 2
yes.
scores. Yep.
You got to get going.
Huge 4th down for Seattle. 4th and a long 3. She'll fade back. She can run for it. Now throws, and Warner just dropped the football. That's a killer.
That's awful. We've seen drop balls by Seattle, pushing about a half dozen of them tonight. And
Chris
Cam Warner
Michelson can't believe it.
Yeah, Cam Warner. Yeah, you see Chris Michelson frustrated, had something. And his best football, when you're talking about the most dominant football player, Jess Hopkins may be the best all around. Cam Warner's in the same breath when we talk about it. She doesn't do that very often, but you could feel the air come out of everybody here. Las Vegas can answer with a good play, and Nikki Johnson's at the helm.
Johnson, handoff, goes along the left side. There is no room at the end. Cam Warner, Natalie Sudi right there. Now we've got a late flag. The play was over. This was a late flag. I think this is going to go against Seattle. This is a killer if it is.
On a great play. Sudi has played out of her mind tackling people tonight. She's as active as a linebacker we've seen, playing great football.
Illegal defensive formation on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Were they too close to the line of scrimmage?
Must have been. I don't know what other illegal defense you can have if it's a run play. Wow, that's a tough one, but now you just shorten it now. See, if you're Las Vegas, I told Seattle to hurry up, Tom. You don't snap this ball till you're down to 2 seconds on the clock, on the game clock. You just wind it down, wait. Use this clock, milk it.
Didn't quite do that. Now she'll roll out to the right side. All run, and she is going to be down. Let's see where they'll mark her, just shy of the 25. And it's going to be...
Got second about 2 yards.
Yeah,
Tom.
second and... now where they mark it, it's about second and a yard.
No need to rush. Take your time. And milk it. Remember now, let's go back. Chris Michelson. They'd like to have Chris Johnson running football.
Right.
From Tennessee. Chris Michelson used his timeout early, Tommy, in the second half. They don't have one. They don't have their timeout left, I don't believe.
Now full house backfield. And now motion as trips go to the left side. 3 in a row in a line. Throw goes to the third receiver. What a shot! Oh my! Natalie Sudi with a terrific tackle. Oh.
I told you, Tommy, she's been as active as a linebacker as I've seen all year. Watch this.
This is her first.
So you want to play football? Hello. She's jumping over people, flying. She's like the Matrix tonight.
Good call.
Suspending in midair. Great job by Natalie Sudi. Wow.
First down. It is a first down, but just barely for Vegas.
Talk about the lumber. Man.
3 minutes left. Give goes to Sunshine Yulee. Fumble the football, and I think Seattle got it. They do.
Now we got ourselves eyes wide open.
Seattle gets the turnover, and it is missed football with 2:58 left.
Again, the big hit. Yulee had a great run at it, first down, and then the great hit from Seattle to come up and jar it loose, and then the presence of mind to get on the football by Seattle. Now, Tom, with 2:57, the clock's running. Get in. Why they should have had a play called on the sideline. You know what? I need to go across the league and teach people clock management. And Chris Michelson knows this, but they need to get rolling. Time's of the essence.
Trip receivers to the right side. Looking, steps up, throws, and it is caught by Hopkins. 15, 10, and she got her pants pulled down and still kept going. She's down to the 4-yard line. Wow.
How great a call is that by my partner, Tom Doyle? Hopkins, a 15 to 10, gets her pants pulled down and still makes a play. You won't hear that anywhere. Maybe 10-5, he will score. Our good friend Ron Franklin, but great job by Hopkins sitting in the hole and reaching back and getting it. Not only does she get her pants pulled down, she adjusts them and pulls them back up herself.
To around the left side, and there is nowhere to go there. Las Vegas is very good at the side. They have terrific pursuit, Sean.
How about a horse collar, but they missed it. But we got a 2-minute warning here, and we got ourselves, Tommy, a great one at 28-16. Tommy and I aren't pulling our pants down, but we're fired up. We're coming back. We got a good one with 2 minutes.
.28-16 is our score. Let's go down to the sideline. Lauren Gardner, what's shaking, Lauren?
Well, yeah, Tom, the mood has definitely changed on the Seattle sidelines drastically during this second half. Between the last two series, the momentum has definitely built up. The ladies are excited. This building is on fire. A sold-out crowd tonight. They even have the drum line from the Seattle Seahawks here to pump up the crowd. They're on fire. I'm looking for them to make a comeback, guys.
Laurel Creel's done a great job of leading back, as has the defense.
Here she
Thanks,
goes.
Lauren.
Creel fades, looks, steps up, throws, and oh, what a great stop. Terrific defense on that play. Tracy Thomas reached out and knocked that ball down, Sean.
Nice job by Tracy. All over it, making a play.
3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Full house backfield.
Candace Goller was in there, too.
Give goes to Cam Warner, and she's going nowhere. It's 4th down. They're in trouble.
Yeah, Tommy, but they got where's the tempo? Come on, and Chris is one of our better coaches in this league. Does a great job, and I know he knows this. Maybe he's concerned that everybody's not on the same page with the backup quarterback, but Laurel's been in this situation before. See, now they're back in the huddle. They don't know if they're on the line of scrimmage or in the huddle. They're killing themselves with the clock. Clock management in this league is at a very, very low time, the way people have handled it this year.
And now the official says Vegas has called a timeout.
Now, see, if I was Vegas, that may be that may be as dumb a call as we've seen all year.
Because now Seattle has got all kinds of time. They were confused, I thought.
I think both coaches do a great job on both sides of calling offense and getting their players ready to play.
Yeah.
But there's been some mismanagement of situations, Tommy. We've seen it this year. And I know it's the pressure, but you know what? One thing is, when blood pressure goes up, that's when the temperature of the game goes up, your blood pressure has to go down. Now, what you did there, you got a Seattle team that doesn't know if it wants to huddle or get to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, the biggest play of the game for them. They're scrambling around not knowing, faced up against the clock, and Las Vegas now allows them to regroup, go to the sideline, and call a play. Mistake. And if it results in a touchdown, that's on the sidelines.
They've got to throw the football. 4th down. Creel fades back. Wide open. Touchdown. Christine Moore, the center, with a little touch and go. And it's a touchdown.
Have I been begging for the center play all year long?
How long have you called for?
Nobody ever. They don't account for the center. Everybody's eligible in this league, but center snaps and everybody kind of runs to cover a receiver or somebody on the perimeter. The center's always open. Center screen, that one right there, that's the old Peyton Manning throwback. You usually use the tight end in that, but you can't use the center in the NFL, but great job. Little hesitation, little block, and then get down the field by Christine Moore. That's just really good football play and a great call by Chris Michelson and a dumb timeout by Las Vegas to create this and stop the clock. before that play.
Creel gonna keep it, and she's in. 2-point conversion is good.
Folks at home, have a listen to this crowd.
28-24, a sold-out ShoWare Center here in Seattle. A 4-point game, a minute 24 left, and they're going to kick an onside kick, right?
Sure
I mean, you have to.
You sure do, because you have no timeouts. Now, at home, folks, if you ever wondered if these girls are passionate or if this league's headed in the right direction and how they feel about football, well, it's a sold-out, loud arena, going crazy. Passionate girls, Seattle jumping back into it with a backup quarterback and some big hits on defense and some questionable calls as far as timeouts go by Las Vegas. And now Seattle's going to line up. This is the only time we kick in this game. Inside of 2 minutes when you're down, you can choose to kick an onside kick. You put your hands team in on both sides of the ball. The girls with the best, you got your 7 girls with the best hands on both sides, the Jess Hopkins of the world and Cam Warners. Get them out there, let them run down. You got to let it go 10 yards. This ball needs to end up on the 20-yard line. Kick a low line drive. Everybody stands up in the arena. People are going crazy. The roof will come off if they recover this onside kick. So important for the kicker to either hit a quick bounce and get it high in the air so the girls can run down and get it, or hit one of those low line drives that kicks off people. Laurel Creel, the quarterback, will do the kicking. Crowd is on their feet. I haven't seen anything like it all year long.
Here comes the kick from Creel. She gets a good bounce. It is taken down. Terrific job by Vegas.
Awesome hands.
I think that was Cassandra Strickland that came down with it with a minute 20 left.
What a heck of a play by Strickland. She's made catches all night. What a heck of a play by Strickland to catch it with her hands and immediately get down. That is a huge play. Let's take a look. Nice job by Laurel Creel. Gets that high bounce. Strickland grabs it, cover it, and now all your friends come in and cover up for her. That's a heck of a football play. And now, if you're...
Kneel down, right?
You do. And there's Nikki Johnson, your game MVP. Deservedly so. Back-to-back big games for her and her leadership.
Passing yards, 18 rushing yards, 2 TDs. Just a quarterback keeper. She'll go down now. If they run one more time, they've got to throw the football. Cam Warner on the stop.
And remember, incomplete passes kill the clock.
And now Warner shaking up.
And Tommy, now this gives Las Vegas a chance because both teams have used their timeout. Let's hope Cam Warner's okay.
I hope she's okay. Yeah. Is this the NFL fall down?
If it is, then they'd be docked seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
They'd be docked seconds. We don't have them on the
and I hope
to get
it's not
penalized.
I hope she's okay.
Yep. They got in as Tommy, as you pointed out a few minutes ago, before the series started, is they have to throw. Now they could take a knee. They could take a knee on their running plays to use it up, but you still have to throw. See, for me, I'd run a little screen play, a little shovel pass here to get the completion, but to high percentage of save. No, because Tommy, that stops the clock.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, they're saying she may have a concussion, so that's really bad news for Seattle.
Yeah, Tommy, you don't want to throw it in the stands because if you drop back and throw it in the stands, clock stops.
Yeah, but then I get rid of the throws if I'll do 2 of those and then I'll run.
But if you go 2 of those and run, then we have a change. Then you're still going to give them a chance at the end zone. You see what I'm saying? If you go 2 throws quickly and out of bounds, and then I understand your point. I understand your point.
Nikki Johnson, our most valuable player. Let's see a couple of her highlights.
Done a great job in her first 2 games of her career. Nice little fade route here. Strickland going up and getting it, or excuse me, that was Yulee on the catch there. Strickland did the exact same thing in the ball game. And the fire, the leadership of Nikki Johnson. She plays 11 on 11, so she understands football. Great IQ. They see Tracy Thomas round right in. They've done it all tonight. Now the key is, can they, in the NFL, we call this our 4-minute drill. Can you keep the ball away from the other team by managing the clock properly? There's her stats, and there's your game MVP.
She's going to wait until that play clock is down to about 1 or 2.
Excellent job.
Handoff goes right up the middle and going down to about the 20-yard line. Let's see when they start the play clock. It's going to be close. And that'll do it. They should not have to run another play. Las Vegas has come into Seattle on the road on the West Coast. They've done it in Chicago. Now they do it in Seattle.
Possibly the 2 most hostile environments in the NFL on the road.
Vegas is a terrific win here tonight. 28-23, the crowd unhappy, but this was a terrific win for the Las Vegas 10.
Great comeback. There's Mark Rippon. There you see in the gray, against the wall back there next to the aisle. Chief, one of my favorite people of all time. There you see Super Bowl MVP for the Redskins, and a rough night for Seattle. But that's Angela Rippon, his daughter. I promise you she'll respond and come back. I've seen her daddy do it a million times.
Yeah. Well, for Las Vegas, this is history, man. This is an expansion team that's gone into 2 terrific environments, and they're having a ball.
What goes on in Vegas stays Vegas. Well, what goes on in Seattle stays in Seattle, because Vegas can do it here tonight, party and have fun, and then they get to take it back home and say, we're taking it out of Seattle, take it back home to our people. Great job by Las Vegas.
They get Los Angeles next Friday night at home in what should be a terrific show in Vegas.
Back-to-back champions out in Los Angeles. We know they're a dominant football team. And they'll have to now protect their home and see if they can keep that in Vegas next week. It's 2 road victories on the road for Las Vegas. LA playing their second game. Let's get down to the game MVP, who's with our Lauren Gardner. Lauren?
Thank you very much, Sean. Yes, our MVP, Nikki Johnson. You guys were outstanding out there. This turned into quite a ball game, though. Is this what you're expecting coming into this matchup?
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, we had a matched up from the beginning. We had an eye test. We just didn't think they could beat us. They didn't have the size. They didn't have the speed. Yeah, they came back. They had some good stuff on offense. I'm glad they did. They challenged us. But overall, I think we earned this game.
Talking about earning things and challenges, you guys have LA in exactly a week. What are you guys going to do to prepare for them?
Absolutely. I mean, we got to prepare. We got to prepare for a team harder than this. And we know that. We have a lot of stuff to work on this game. We had a lot of good moments, but we also had a lot of bad. So stuff like second half can't happen. We got too cocky. So we'll take on LA. I'm cool with that.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikki. Congratulations.
Heck of a win for the Las Vegas Sin. Final score tonight, ShoWare Center, 28-23. Rolling up the turf, turning off the lights. On behalf of Sean Salisbury, Lauren Gardner, the rest of our LFL crew, this is Tom Dorr. Good night from Seattle.